saves like a ton of money. It's like way better than oil. Actually pretty useful.
Yeah, solar power is good. We use a lot of lights here because we have a big school, and so it would definitely help the earth and help us like cut our costs down.
If we have it for the school, we'll be able to run a lot more of the equipment without using up so much of our fossil fuels.
Waterbury is so psyched about the possibility of getting this Solar in Schools grant. I mean, everybody. We've got all 3 schools, teachers and students in the schools. We've got the Select Board, the Planning Commission, we've got Waterbury LEAP, Revitalizing Waterbury. All sorts of aspects of the town are thrilled at the possibility of having a major solar array on our school.
Waterbury right now is really an exciting place to be as far as science goes in Vermont. I feel like we have a really strong, great community that is determined and committed to sort of taking on that next step.
My name is Tom Drake. I'm the principal of Prosperbrook Middle School, and I came up from Charlotte, North Carolina this summer. The first meeting I had here was July 2nd, the second day of work, and the meeting was with teachers and Duncan from Waterbury LEAP about this grant. And the excitement and enthusiasm, first experience with the teachers, I walked out of that meeting after a couple hours and said, you know, this is the kind of school that I want to be at, and we really need this grant with this enthusiasm of the teachers. I see solar energy in the future and kids in the future. To me, that's a marriage.
And we've got a great site right on top of the roof that has super exposure for a solar project, and we are hoping that this is just going to be the beginning. This is going to be one of many projects, and we're going to be able to expand it all the way across the roof in years to come.
We've already had a lot of teachers jumping on board, the science teachers in particular. Wendy Moore, Sarah Popowitz, and Doug Lombard have already talked about some programs that they want to get rolling in the school just based on the idea of the Solar in Schools grant.
A lot of times science can be really abstract, especially when you're dealing with topics of energy. So if we have solar panels on the roof, it makes renewable energy something tangible to the students.
We really want it to be incorporated into everything that we do throughout the 2 years that we have kids in 7th and 8th grade here. We definitely got excited about the grant writing process, and we decided to develop an academic choice class called Fuel for Thought. And it's going to showcase solar, wind, and biofuels. And our hope is that when we get the grant, that knowing that those solar panels are coming, that's going to be a big part of our class.
As educators, we try to incorporate renewable energy into every aspect of our curriculum. But having all of this right at our fingertips, having done all the work and done an entire course on renewable energy, will just make it that much more accessible to any of our future lessons. So it'll always be part of our curriculum.
What we do is make sure these spin. And if they spin, as long as they're spinning, electricity will be running to our radio.
In an era where we're trying to combat climate change and reduce our dependence on foreign oil, it's really important for students to have a knowledge base and skills to make informed decisions and to be able to build the technology for the green economy, which is in our future.
One of the great things about this project is having a solar array on a school really brings renewable energy alive. It's not just a concept anymore, it's real. And one of the ways we're going to make it real is within the front entrance of this school, we're going to have a monitor. And on that monitor, we're going to have live data showing exactly how much energy is being generated and what that will represent.
Collecting data, understanding data, manipulating data, and then processing that data and doing something about it is really the phenomenal and exciting part of science, is you can manipulate that data once you understand what it is. And that's what we're hoping the display will be used for.
And I think when people walk in the school, and that's not only students, but it's teachers and it's parents and community supporters, they can say, wow, that's the impact, and they can start talking about what renewable energy really means and how accessible it can be. And I think that will really change mindsets in a lot of different ways.
You know, I think that within our community, doing a project like this, it's very important to have this partnership with organizations such as LEAP to really bring the community into the school and to bring the school into the community.
Waterbury LEAP is one of the only town energy organizations in the entire state that's become a nonprofit, an official nonprofit. And we've done that because we're taking a very long-term view of these changes in town. We want our town within 10 years to be a model green community, but we're looking beyond that as well. And so this is one part of a much broader range of efforts that we're undertaking.
For students to see these outside groups, again, within our community, so willing and wanting to work with us is really amazing. They've already connected us with other guest speakers and presenters such as Veep, and they're going to be coming in doing presentations, solar buses, all of these different things. If the solar panels come to our school, one, it'll be a part of this class. You know, we will definitely continue the academic choice class, and then incorporating it into our regular science classes on a daily basis.
And this support isn't just limited to the middle school here. High school science teachers are interested in connecting biology and chemistry and physical sciences to this solar installation as well. There's a lot of support across the whole school system here in Waterbury.
That's the future, and I think, you know, getting the curriculum ideas in, getting the solar panel on the roof, making it interactive for kids, bringing some ideas from Solar Fest, I hope, into the school, getting solar energy to be real to kids is going to make it part of their future.
Again, this is not something that's just happening here and happening for a short period of time. This is going to be happening throughout the town, municipal buildings, town buildings, schools. It's going to be happening for a long time to come.
We're really just showing that Waterbury is committed to learning and moving forward in this new renewable energy resource, and that we want to teach our kids about it.
And it's such an important topic in today's society and for the future of our students. We're just really excited about being able to incorporate more.
It helps the environment, and there's endless sun, so let's use it up.
I think everybody should get into it. Solar is awesome.
1, 2, 3.
You have Waterbury Leap knocking on the door, public schools are on board, some private industries on board, and individuals, and I think the future is bright, no pun intended.